Commanders Field holds a little more than 80,000, and they have come out in droves here in Landover, Maryland.
Two teams more than ready to get this one started.
And we are underway from Commanders Field.
McCaffrey on the return.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Go.
Throwing right away is Daniels. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Warriors 70, 2, 18, Pioneer. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Eckler.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run.
Gets through and now an opening. Still on his feet.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 60 yards.
A big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Robinson is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Well, now they'll try the end around.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Olamide Zaccheaus taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Commanders get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. And the kick is good, and the Commanders out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll drop this down to Williams. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Hey.
Here's Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
Set.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And they string that play out nicely. He stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
In motion, the tight end. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Stafford. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. And it's 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Stafford. That is caught. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Stafford. That is incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Second and 10.
Stafford looks to throw again. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. To throw is Stafford.
This one swung out to Williams.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Kyron Williams.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Rams are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Extra point up and through, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Robinson up the middle.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
I mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now Daniels.
This will be caught by Brown.
And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Daniels.
He finds Robinson.
Room to maneuver at the 35.
And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Go! Ready, ready.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2.
Ready!
To the air goes Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Noah Brown, as the first half is winding down. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their time.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Commanders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Let's go. Let's go.
A final shot before break. Daniels eluding the pressure right. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Second down and 8.
Throwing is Stafford.
That's caught. Puka Nacua. Now inside the 25.
Touchdown, L.A.
Puka Nacua.
65 yards.
And the Rams come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
The rookie from LSU leading this offense well. A good throw there leads to a first down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, shot.
Off the play fake, Daniels.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan, introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They said hello in a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
Daniels looking to throw. This is swung out to Eckler.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
70 Ranger. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Looking Austin Eckler's way again. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
19 light.
On 4th down, here's Daniels. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Jamison Crowder, 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Commanders have moved out in front here in the final minute of the third quarter.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man in concert.
following the touchdown. Here's Seibert now to kick it off. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
In motion goes the tight end.
Stay 50.
Stafford now to throw. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he'll be brought down at the 38-yard line. Back now at Commanders Field. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the fourth and final quarter. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here.
53, ready.
Now Stafford. And he's going to drop this off to Williams, complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
32.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Middle.
They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
Ready. Check. Ready.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And the Rams are right back in this football game. We're holding on to the lead at this stage in the second half. Those are the types of plays you really want to try and stay away from.
And when you're a rookie, keeping your focus is something that you still have to work on all the time because there's so many distractions around you between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain. So you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
5-0.
Here's Stafford. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Now Stafford. Open man right side is Cup, complete. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
50-50.
Desperation time for Stafford on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go.
On the counter, this is Robinson.
He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it.
They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Ready, set, go.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Brian Robinson Jr.
taking it in from 24 yards out.
And the Commanders have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Here's 2nd down.
They run it again with Williams.
That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Big play looming here. This is 3rd and 7 with a crowd on their feet.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Let's go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Airing one out for Crowder. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Come on, come on.
Throwing now is Daniels.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down.
Byron Young, the one who got in and finished that play off.
Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Daniels going to throw for it.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first.
And it'll be a turnover on downs.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
To throw is Stafford.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And the Commanders come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So it's Washington getting the victory here.
And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
The Commanders pick up the victory as we say so long from our nation's capital.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California.
And we are underway from SoFi Stadium.
Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll fake it. Now Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
It's early, but a Nalcha cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
First run now for Kyron Williams.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And here we go from LA. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Throw reeled in by Higbee. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Stafford now against a blitz. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford finds his back. Kyron Williams. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now Stafford again. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Easy.
Stafford from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. They gain 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Defense showing blitz. Stafford. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Stay 50.
Throwing now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
But what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything, and they just did.
Easy, learn. 59.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I think we're starting to get a feel, aren't we, of why they like him so much in coverage. He reacts well to throws, is super adept at breaking up passes through contact, or like that one before they could ever reach the target.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Monday.
Stafford gonna go on 4th. Chased out to his right. A risky throw, and they're gonna intercept it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. Another try following the sack. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now Daniels to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll get it up to the 44. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Going for it, it's Eckler. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on down.
These fourth down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Play made by Deron Payne.
1 yard gain brings us second and 9.
Off the play fake, it's Stafford. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go through.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Trying again, following the sack. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Offense in the hurry up here. Here he is on third and long. Has a man, it's Ertz. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Offense going for it here, 4th and 5. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Akello Witherspoon. He pays the price for the interception. Big hit brings it into that return. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Stafford now on first down. Gets this one to Nakua. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Jeremy Chin there on the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Rams have a lot of work to do for any points before the break. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Set. 59.
Stafford back to throw. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 43-yard line.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. It's complete to Higbee. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
It's now 3rd down.
Right, 70.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Has it down close. Touchdown, Los Angeles. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. On first down, here's Daniels. It's taken in by Eckler. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Daniels on first down. It's caught, Eckler. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Caught by his back. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Again, Daniels to the air. Throwing this back in the end zone. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And this one doesn't go far. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Who knows when the deciding moment will come. We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first. They send a tight end in motion. He's going to push one deep down the right. Big gain downfield. Touchdown, Washington. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. Return's looking good so far. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
22. 40 got.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line.
22. Hey, give me a radar. 32.
Shotgun snap to Safford. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. On first down, here's Stafford. That one complete to Higbee. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Working quickly here.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They fake the handoff now. Stafford on the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing off the play fake here. Catch is made in close. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams tie things up at 14. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Robinson on the inside give. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Caught by the open man. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that will set up 1st and goal. Here's Robinson. Has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Rams 14. Boston Sunbird set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. He'll get this to come. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Running right, it's Williams. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter.
The score, Commanders 41.
First and 10 from the 41.
Set.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Mike Samuel makes the play. And he makes the house call. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
Set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. From his own end zone, here we go. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Big 20.
After the pick, Stafford back to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Cooper caught the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Set. 10.
Here's Stafford. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Commanders have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, these DNs love to get after the quarterback, but the most well-rounded of them are the guys who can anchor your run defense too. Mission accomplished.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 13. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's across midfield into Rams territory.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and short, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Commanders will have a 1st. Now Daniels off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He gets this one to McLaurin. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Fourth down, here's Daniels. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. What a play to beat the defense on fourth down. It's 23 yards and a first.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Daniels back to throw. Forced out to his right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now, Daniels. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 3-score game in the fourth. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Rams 14. Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Here's Smith on the return. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Cup on the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Stafford now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Awareness. Awareness is so critical of where those defenders are down the field to find that open receiver. But it's just as important, Kate, in the pocket. Having awareness of what's going on around you, the QB didn't. And the defense registers a sack.
Trying again following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Clock working against him here as they hurry to that line.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Third and long now for Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Set. By 54.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 possessions. Quite the strike to his tight end, and the patience he showed waiting for that to break open. That was awesome, and it's rewarded with 6.
You know, it should be simple, Kate, right? In philosophy, it should be simple. Just plaster that big guy. Throw bodies at him in coverage, but stopping the tight end near the end zone is anything but simple with how deceptively good they are as route runners and finding that football when it arrives.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. All right, one more snap to play here. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.